Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, my malicious black beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as long as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well on today, as I said, guys. So we're going to get to your overall messages and see what's going on with you all, okay? So we have prejudice, hating, sold out, discriminating social media platforms, stealing and blocking creators' revenue. They tried to end you. Satanic, Masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations, sellouts. They never wanted you to succeed. Illegally putting people on government watch lists as extremists for being awake and speaking the truth. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. You stand out the most. I'm watching you. Satanic sellouts. Shadow banning. Illegally funded government operations. Bullies in power. Illegally funded industry operations. Cover up. And last but not least, secret witches and warlocks in secret societies, guys. Okay, so this is a lot of messages we have to go through here. Okay, there's a lot of prejudice and discrimination that is going on, hating by these sold out social media platforms. The owners of these social media platforms, okay, they're stealing, they're in blocking creators' revenue, okay, because of their prejudice, okay. And I've noticed the only people who may have popular platforms and different things like that, they're either paying to have these popular platforms and the numbers and different things that they have, thus selling out for this whatever social media platform that they are on. And it seems that nobody can advance, even on a lower level, even on the bare minimum level, unless they sell out or give in, you know what I'm saying, to these individuals. Everybody else, there's this prejudice against, this discrimination against, okay? They're being you know, they're being shadow banned. Their content is being hidden. Whatever revenue that they're making is you know, is being stolen from them. There's no way at all, okay? If you are a content creator and you are posting content on a daily basis, you're getting views on that content every single day. You know what I'm saying? So say you post one video or two, however many videos you post, and say you're doing this every single day, okay? You're getting views on all of those videos, which means that if your channel is being monetized, you should be making something off of every one of those videos that you have posted, based on the views that you are, you know, getting on those on the content that you are creating, okay? So there should never be a point where you have made nothing, you have acquired nothing in a month's time for content. When you're posting content every single day, and at the end of that freaking month, when they get ready to pay out, you have made nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not even the bare minimum, which is the threshold that you need for them to pay you out something or what have you. That's because, you know what I'm saying, your revenue is being stolen. Revenue is being blocked, okay? Your revenue is being given to other individuals, okay? But Spirit is saying that they tried to end you, collective, okay? So I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're obviously a content creator, okay? And they're trying to end you, or they try to end you, or maybe your platform, or something like that for whatever reason, okay? Spirit is saying. And there's a lot of companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations that are satanic, masonic, and demonic. They are involved in this. They are, running these these operations the way they are, unfair, unjust operations the way they are, because these individuals are sellouts, okay? These companies, these businesses, these corporations, these organizations, they are sellouts. The people, the CEOs, the CFOs, the people who run, rule, and control those companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations, these people are sellouts, okay? They sell to the devil, just like everybody else that you notice in power, or authority, or wealthy, or elite, or on a higher level. They're stepping and fetching for the man too. So there's a whole lot of things, okay? Especially things that have ties back to the government, or ties back to the industry. Really, the social media ties into entertainment, okay, which ties into the entertainment industry, okay? And that's who is like trying to control who is popular, who's seen, who's heard, who has particular followings, and different things like that, okay? This is the reason why you look up and you see these regular, everyday, average Joe content creators, and they've got, you know what I'm saying, you look up and all of a sudden they got celebrities all over their house, and they chilling and mixing and mingling with celebrities and shit. It is not cheap. Okay, to book a celebrity, okay, especially an A-list or B-list celebrities for any fucking thing, okay? And here you are, some little content creator, and you collabing with celebrities and shit. That person is a fucking sellout, period. And then you look at their content, it's like, what do they do exactly? Like, what is this again? What are they, you know what I'm saying? And, or what have you. But they're likely sellouts, okay? These companies, businesses, corporations, organizations are sellouts, okay? And these social media platforms, they're stealing and blocking creators of revenue who that they choose not to promote, they choose not to, to hide, and to keep from succeeding or progressing in any way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? Basically trying to muzzle people, if you will, okay? So like I said, they never wanted you to succeed, collective, okay? Whoever you are, you're on some type of social media platform. It doesn't matter whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Rumble, whatever type of platform you're on. They never wanted you to succeed, okay? So you being strung along, okay? This is the reason why your views are down, your numbers are down, your subscribers are down, or what have you. It has nothing to do with you not being good enough. It has nothing to do with your content is not good enough, or anything like that, or what have you. You're being targeted for a reason, okay? And it's likely because you're not going along with the status quo, the propaganda, the agendas, okay? You're not some puppet that they can control, okay? And or that they can use you to push a particular mission of some kind, or what have you. So they never wanted you to succeed, okay? So they keep you in the shadows, especially if you are a targeted individual, okay? If you are a targeted individual, straight out the gate, honey, it don't matter what you do, okay? You can go and get a mediocre job, and they're going to target you even on that job, okay? Less alone you being on a social media platform and different things like that. You will have other content creators beefing with you, hating on you. You deal with cyber bullies and internet trolls and all this other kind of shit just randomly for no reason at all. Even people that they have come into your comment section and say all kind of weird ass shit, off the wall ass shit. Y'all would be surprised as to how many fucked up people it is in the world just by looking at people's comment section. It'd be ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying? But they never wanted you to succeed, collective, okay? Also, whoever you are, you could be a truth teller, a truth speaker, or something like that, okay? With whatever type of content you are doing, you could have been put on a government watch list listed as an extremist. Okay, these are lies. They list people as extremists. They may even say, oh, you had some type of communication or connection with somebody who's a known terrorist. But if that was the fucking case, how come the government didn't contact you about who you came into contact with, who you spoke to that's a fucking terrorist? Because if you ain't a fucking terrorist, yet you have you likely have accidentally spoke to somebody, but it's a lie. It's just something that they make up. They put in their records, okay? The first thing that you see first is that you've been listed as an extremist, which is what they listed on anybody, everybody, okay? Now, these motherfuckers can't stop a damn terrorist attack before the fuck it happened. You couldn't even stop fucking supposed alleged terrorists going through your fucking airport with fucking box cutters and taking over a fucking plane. Not only that, but getting inside of the cockpit to take control, navigation of the fucking plane. You understand what I'm saying? But you're putting regular, everyday, average Joe people and your fucking bullshit ass government watch list as extremists for nothing more than being awake and speaking the truth. Okay? Yet these are the same people who tell you that you have the right to freedom of speech. Okay? Freedom of speech is not, oh, you have the right to freedom of speech as long as you're saying what we want you to say. As long as we are okay with what you are saying. That's not how freedom of speech the fuck works. Okay? So I hear people that say shit all the time that's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that I have the right to attack you because of what you're saying, because you got the right to freedom of speech just as much the fuck as I do. But you can't list somebody as an extremist because they're awake and they're aware and they speak truth to clarity, okay, about whatever. But it's exactly what's going on here, okay, y'all? Spirit is saying the higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets, okay? So these companies, these businesses, corporations, organizations who are sellouts, okay, it's the higher ups, okay? It's those who are even higher that make up the satanic powers that be, the shadow government, okay? There's wickedness in high places. These rulers, supposed rulers, masters, elites, who's pulling the strings of all the puppets, okay? Collective, you stand out the most, Spirit is saying, okay? There's something about you that stand out the most, okay? Even though there's maybe shadow banning you, okay, hiding your content, hiding you, stealing your revenue, blocking your content, you know, different things like that, or whatever you act, whatever it is that you're doing, you stand out. I wouldn't give a damn if you are a gamer, if you have a baking channel, a cooking channel. I wouldn't give a damn if you do some type of gardening and you just out in your garden planting flowers and showing your garden, whatever type of content you're creating. Are you doing like little prankster, you know, content, little dance routine content, little, you know what I'm saying, trending challenges content, or you're a tarot reader or whatever. Like, you got all kind of people online doing all kinds of content. You got people who do nothing but like movie reviews type of content, game review type of content, toy reveals, and you know, all different kinds of stuff, all different types of content. Whoever you are, whatever it is you do, you actually stand out in what it is that you're doing. But they don't want you seen. They don't want you heard. Okay? For whatever reason, okay? But somebody is watching you. They got individuals who are watching you. Everything you do, everything you say, okay? This is how you get these people who are copying off of you, y'all. As a targeted individual, like, they put on display, like, at this point, they're matter-of-factly sometimes just put in my face that they are surveillancing me in the privacy of my own home, y'all, okay? Like, and it happens all the time, and it just be a trip. Like, it be things that, you know, probably only you know. Like, you would have to be here with me for me to point something in particular out to you every time that it happens, okay? But I kid you not, it don't matter what it is, okay? Like, say for instance, like the other day, guys, okay? I think it was yesterday. I went in my living room, like my TV is on in the living room right now. I'm actually in my room right now, okay? But I went to go do something in the living room. I was going to sit in the living room for a little while and do some work or what have you. So I went in the living room and I had actually just came from like feeding the cats and different things like that or whatever. And I ended up sitting in the living room for just a minute. And just so happened, what was on the TV was the Brady Bunch. Now, I haven't seen the Brady Bunch show since I was like a kid. Okay, it comes on the Pluto TV channel, or whatever, with the whatever channel it is, like classic. I think the channel is like classic TV shows or something like that, or whatever. But it comes on that channel or whatever. Y'all haven't seen the Brady Bunch since I was like a kid, y'all. No bullshit. And it was interesting. I was sitting in the living room. That was what was on the TV, and I just sat down and I ended up looking at it for a little bit, and it ended up being the episode where their housekeeper Alice was like the kids ended up getting mad at her, okay, because like she was telling the mom something or something like that, and the kids was getting in trouble about little insignificant stuff. They left something open or left something on or something like that, and they ended up being in punishment for it. So they got mad at Alice, and Alice decided that she was gonna pack up and leave because she felt like the kids didn't like her or love her anymore or whatever, because she hadn't got them in trouble or something like that. So that was the episode that was on. And so I literally sat there. I probably watched it all of maybe 10 minutes, y'all, okay? And I got up and I went on to do whatever I was doing. Went in the kitchen, came over, whatever I was doing the rest of the day, y'all. I kid y'all not. I ended up clicking on a video on YouTube, clicking on this person's video or whatever. And in the midst of this person talking, she was like, yeah, I'm like, it's getting the Brady Bunch vibes. Like, yeah, I'm seeing here Brady Bunch. First of all, but Spirit ain't told you to fuck that. It's shit like that that these people subtly do, okay? Because y'all need to understand, okay? Especially if you're a targeted individual, okay? These people know everything you're watching, everything that you are listening to, okay? They're remote viewing you, okay? Remotely if you have smart TVs, tablet, laptops, computers, especially your phones, they are watching you through your phones, okay? Those of you who have been chipped or implanted, they can see what you're seeing through your eyes, okay? So they know all of this. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what they do this to me all the time. And I'm telling you another thing. If you're a targeted individual, even online, like if you say watch a particular person's channel or something like that or what have you, even if you're not subscribed to that person's channel, okay, they send these people, are many of them, like I told you, are sellouts, okay? So they'll shoot them an email or whatever. They're telling these people, oh, such and such watch your channel every day, so when you go on, I want you to say this or say that, because it's meant to trigger you in some type of way. So this is how this happens all the time. This is how you can go on something, but it doesn't even have to be like that. It don't even have to be a situation where it's like a live thing that you're watching or something like that or whatever. I've literally seen this that happen, like I'm doing something, then all of a sudden a commercial will come on, or something will come on and be talking about something I just said, or something I just said or just did. I go online and boom, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? It pops up, okay? It's just weird, okay? So this is what happened yesterday. Y'all, I hadn't seen the Brady Bunch show since I was a freaking kid. I literally, while I was in the living room, halfway paid attention to it, maybe a good 5 to 10 minutes. And so I went on doing, I didn't even finish watching the whole show. Went on doing the rest of what I was doing. But by the time I sat down again and I ended up, going online for a minute, just kind of scrolling, seeing, what was worth listening to or something like that. Click on this person's video and I'll be damned if this person... if this person don't mention something about damn Brady Bunch, okay? Yeah, Spirit ain't told you that, okay? There are no fucking coincidences, okay? That was done for a reason, okay? And especially if you are a targeted individual, it's little subtle things like that that is done on purpose and putting your face on purpose to kind of like irritate you, to piss you off, but more importantly, to let you know they can hear, everything, that they're watching everything. They're watching you, okay? And it's supposed to like put you on edge, make you uneasy in some type of way. But like, I'm to the point where I don't fucking give a damn. You understand what I'm saying? Because that is the problem. You're spying on me and you're watching me in the privacy of my own home. You're trying to see what I'm doing, what I got going on, and different things like that. You're invading and violating my human rights and my fucking privacy. That is the fucking problem, bitch. So if you got any problem with anything that I'm doing in the privacy of my own home, where I got to pay fucking bills at, fuck you, bitch. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Okay? And all your little subliminal ass bullshit and messages and slick shots and wisecrack and all the shit you got these little sold out there that's ops doing and shit don't bother me the fuck none. It just further lets me, all y'all do is fucking identify y'allself for being the fucking sellout. Y'all, you can't even fucking deny it. You can't fucking deny it. Because when you're doing shit like that, you are clearly putting on display that you are part of the fucking problem and you are part of the shit that is going on. You're a troll, you're a op, you're a fucking gang stalker, you're a goddamn sellout. Period, point blank. You're not fucking with me the way you think you want to be fucking with me or whatever. Like sometimes, like when you're a targeted individual, I'll give you another example. I learned that you can make I learned when I first started being targeted that you can make the voice to skull stop. Like what's called voice to skull, or it's called V2K. Y'all can look it up, okay? It's a form of telepathy, okay? Telepathic communication, okay? This is how they like invade and like the technology that they are using can literally stop your thoughts and forcibly implant other thoughts in your mind, okay? From like motion pictures, like visions of certain persons, places, or things, to like literally you hearing, and this is not like, oh, you done lost it, wacko, crazy. You see somebody in front of you, they're talking to you, and you can hear them through your eardrum. No, if you're dealing with that, you need to go and see somebody, okay? Right the fuck away. This is telepathic communication. It's through the brain. You can hear it just as clear as hearing through your eardrum, but it's not like hearing through the eardrum. It's telepathic communication, so it's through the mind, the brain. You understand what I'm saying? But you can hear it just as loud as clear. And sometimes they'll have people to do like it might be derogatory comments, calling you a bitch, a whore, a slut, or just saying, anything, just random shit, okay? Sometimes, but because of the fact that I have telepathy, and it's even worse for somebody who have telepathic abilities anyway, okay? Sometimes it's nothing that's being directed to me at all, but I can hear whole people's conversation, like other people talking to each other, not to me, okay? Like if the frequencies is high enough, you can hear whole conversations that's going on between other people or what have you. But anyway, so they use that type of technology, that type of thing as well. But like this, like it totally tripped me out. So that happened yesterday or whatever. What I was getting ready to say to y'all. So I told y'all about that, how I was watching the Brady Bunch, and then I seen that person, this person just happened to mention something about the Brady Bunch. They do that all the time, and it just literally just lets me, I'm like, yeah, they watching me in the privacy of my home. Like, bro, I just literally just said that. Oh, that's what I was getting ready to say. So I was telling y'all about the V2K, the telepathic communication or what have you, and what they use, the technology that they use. Well, I learned when I was first researching what was happening to me, what was going on, when I first started being a target, I learned that if you speak out loud, it'll stop the voice to skull, the V2K. If you just speak out loud, like your thoughts, like whatever you're thinking, okay? And don't think you're crazy or what have you. Of course, don't be, out in public on some, radical ass shit and having full blown conversations with yourself or whatever. But especially when you're alone or whatever, your thoughts, speak them out loud, okay? Especially when they are vigorously attacking you with the V2K or whatever, because if you do that, you will notice it's almost like the technology can't record what you're seeing, what you're doing at the or like do what it's supposed to be doing to attack you or to manipulate you at the same time while you are speaking. So I learned that like if I speak out loud, it stops the voice to skull, it stops the V2K or whatever. So I say all the time, you know what I'm saying, I ain't woke up one day and became schizophrenic and lost my goddamn mind. I speak out loud on purpose because I know you bitches can't hear me, and I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt of sitting in silence. You know what I'm saying? While I'm in isolation and solitude, sitting in silence and allowing a motherfucker to like try to read my mind and steal my thoughts or some shit like that. I'm gonna speak out loud the way I know you can hear me loud and fucking clear. You understand what I'm saying? And I knew they was doing that a long time ago or what have you, because my ex that I was around at the time, the people around me, like when I first started being targeted and noticing what was going on, a lot of people would speak out loud. They use the same technology to communicate with the game stalkers, y'all. It's telepathic communication. So when you hear people, you watch these videos and you hear people, I'm hearing them saying, and they said, or they just pause for a minute in the midst of what they're saying, it's because they're listening. Listening through the mind, though, not the eardrum. It's telepathic communication. They're listening to what they are being told to say next, or what's going on, or whatever. You ever listen to something and sound like they're having or you respond to something that you're listening to, and then this person say something and it sounds like they responded back to exactly what you said, or they like rebuttal to what you just said. Now here you are in the privacy of your own home, and they at wherever they at, and you are watching this on whatever you're watching it on. That's how that works. It's telepathic communication. But the same shit that they use for the targeted individuals is the same type of telepathic communication they use to communicate with the gang stalkers and different things like that, or what have you. So yeah, I noticed, like, I figured that out way back when I first started being targeted. So any of you all who are targeting individuals who are dealing with the voice to skull, the V2K, or whatever, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up those terms: voice to skull, V2K. Okay, I call it synthetic telepathy. It's like a form of telepathy, but they're using illegal technology, artificial intelligence, to do it. So I call it synthetic, because it's like an artificial form of telepathic communication. Because some people do have telepathic, like telekinesis abilities, gifts, just like spiritual gifts or whatever, which I have, or what have you. But a person who don't, they would need to use a certain type of, like, I naturally have telepathic abilities, just like I naturally am a remote viewer. Okay, which is why I'm a visionary. People who don't have remote viewing abilities naturally, they use artificial intelligence to do it. People who don't have telepathic communication naturally, they use artificial intelligence to accomplish that. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, if you are a targeted individual and you are dealing with that, or what have you, fight back. Okay, take whatever power that you got back. Okay, and do what you can. You have to do what you got to do to survive. And I'm telling you right now, if you will speak on out loud your thoughts, or whatever, speak it out loud. Okay, don't give them that satisfaction, that glorification of feeling like they can read your mind or they can invade your mind. Speak out loud on purpose, and I promise you, even for just a minute, even just for a little while, it'll stop the voice to skull. Okay, and you can, like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you know how you dealing with like a symptom from like a certain problem that you have, and you have something that helps with that symptom. Like, say you go out in the woods and you get next to some poison ivy and you break out. Well, you get you some calamine lotion and put on it, and it helps with those symptoms. This is what I'm telling you. If you're dealing with a symptom like voice to skull, B2K, telepathic communication being sent directed towards you or whatever, to make it stop in real time, speak out loud. Okay, but anyway, I said all that to say to you that sometimes when I am doing that, especially like when I'm working on other projects, like say like when they really piss me off and I'm going off about something. Now remind you, I'm in the privacy of my own home. Nobody else is around. You understand what I'm saying? Well, besides my daughter or whatever. Nobody else is around. I'm going off about something, especially something that's gonna piss me off, or that they're doing, or something like that, or what have you. Not like in a rageful way, like, oh, fuck up some shit, tear up some shit around here, rage. But you know how some piss you off and you be like, oh, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of go off like that real quick or whatever. At times like that, or even times when I'm working on other projects, like especially when I'm writing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you write, you may read something back out that you're writing out loud, or what have you, and things like that. If you notice, if you're a targeted individual, anytime you're speaking out loud about something in particular and your ears start itching, they're subliminally telling you they can hear you, they're listening to you, or what have you. Me personally, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I dare you to come in my face and tell me that you heard me say some shit that you don't like in the privacy of my own home, bitch, and it's gonna be on like motherfucking popcorn. Please, I've been waiting 11 years for a bitch to be like, oh, I heard you say such and such. Really? Because I was at home by myself. How you hear that? How you see that? How you know? I've been waiting on a bitch 10, 11 years I've been waiting on somebody to come to my family and be like, oh, I seen you, I heard you say such and such, and you know, oh really? When you do that, how you do that? Let's get it, please, so we can blow this motherfucker wide the hell open, okay? But it's things like that or what have you, okay? Um, and they use a lot of different signs and symbolisms anyway or whatever, but it's things like that. If you're ever doing something, or say you're talking to somebody, or like I said, you're writing something, you're working on a project or something, there's something, that's also how they steal your work, the remote viewing and things like that or whatever. These, I forget the name of the song. What is the name of the song? Damn, it's Eminem's song, but it's the one line where he was like, what he said, he was like, you can try to steal my lyrics off this paper before I write them, or something like that or whatever. Is literally what the fuck they be trying to do to me. Sometimes I be working on a project, bro, y'all, and they are literally, I've literally like gone online and seen shit, and motherfuckers will be talking about some shit that I was just writing about in a story that's not even finished yet, that I'm working on, a project that I'm working on. Or they'll say, this is how they have people steal your work, even artists. They'll have these people, other people who are talented and skilled and who not like rich and famous and on. This is how they steal our work, and they give it to other motherfuckers who own, and they'll hurry up and put it in the production and put it out and make it seem like it's their shit, man. I know motherfuckers right now, and I know exactly who it is. I've written stories that they have stolen and tried to use for themselves. That's why they so hell bent with trying to sacrifice me so they don't have to pay me for my shit, bruh. Yeah, I know exactly who y'all are. Then this is how they have people to try to steal your work and shit like that or whatever. So, and you could be, it don't matter if you are a writer, you can be an inventor. I don't care if you like build like games and things. You know how people like, you know, be into tech stuff or whatever. Like they had them people that be like, you know, I'm not really sure like what it's called exactly, but they like build the programs, build the games and different things, into coding different things, inventions of different things, genius ass shit or whatever, man. They be sitting back remote viewing you and shit, watching your work, watching how you do. I don't give a damn if you are a herbalist, you're a holistic healer. They're sitting back remote viewing you, trying to watch what herbs you use, how you use them, what you're putting together. Even those of you who are spiritualists, whatever type of spiritual practices that you have, praying, chanting, meditating, anything like that or whatever, you got any type of supernatural abilities, them motherfuckers are sitting back remote viewing you, watching you to see what type of power and what type of skills and shit you got, man. I'm telling you. And them motherfuckers, they'll send motherfuckers, old, you know, secret double agent ass motherfuckers in to either try to recruit your ass and try to convince you into selling out. If that don't work, they'll try to blackmail you into selling out. And if that don't work, they'll flat out fucking take you out and steal your shit. They did it to Nikola Tesla. They did it to motherfucking Einstein. And as much as the people tried to make, you know how many people called them crazy? But they was creating genius level ass shit. No matter how fucking crazy mad scientists the fuck they was. They wasn't too goddamn crazy because you killed them and you stole their motherfucking work and you used it for your goddamn self. The government did that on God. They been doing this shit, man. They been doing this shit. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Do y'all know how many celebrities, a lot of y'all see these damn celebrities, y'all got these favorite celebrities, and you be like, oh my God, they so genius, and they so talented, and they so cool, and they so smart. Do you know the majority of these artists, especially like singers, rappers, actors, don't you know, do you honestly think that they are singing shit, writing shit, rapping shit, putting on whole productions about other people's fucking lives? That's where they're getting their fucking creative spark from, bruh. Swear to God. Swear to God. Y'all, I just watched this show the other day and the shit was a fucking trip. Everybody who is a target the fuck individual, y'all go watch this show called Severance. Okay? Man, when I tell y'all, these people was working for a company, bruh, and they was chipping them, they was implanting them, and like to do certain work at this company, but supposedly when they left the company, like they would forget what they was working on or what they would do at work, and supposedly when they left there, once they got in the elevator, they would like all of a sudden change, you know what I'm saying, and go back to their regular fucking life. But that show lets you know that them motherfuckers even be tracking you, tracing you, and targeting you when you was at home. This motherfucker, they would go home and he would totally forget, like say people that he worked with and people that he knew. It was almost like some Truman Show movie type of shit, but with a twist as type of shit. But because they went further in that show to show you that they had to chip them and implanted them in different shit. But it was like all kind of subliminals and different shit that was going on in there. Like the company was abusing them, like they was being abused, like all kinds of shit, hidden shit, like physical abuse, rapes, and some more shit. You got to see the subliminals in there. But the woman who was like the boss, the manager, the one guy that was one of the main characters of the show, the bitch was living next door to him. They showed this bitch how she would sneak over to his house, how she stole his mail, had a key to his house, went in his house when he wasn't there. This is how these motherfuckers do. Those of us who are targeting individuals right now, that I swear to God, shit that we be talking about every day that these motherfuckers is doing, they showed in that goddamn show, man. These shows ain't fucking shows. They put the truth in motherfucking plain sight. Do you think them bitches that creative to have created that off the top of the dome? Fuck that. Fuck that. They be creating shit off of people's fucking lives. Listen to some of these goddamn songs and these goddamn raps and shit. Okay? I swear to God, they be singing and rapping shit about people's lives and all kinds of shit that's going on in people's private, personal lives. They put it in movies, they put it in shows, they put it in songs and every fucking thing, man. And these motherfuckers is making millions of fucking dollars off of it while your ass is sitting in fucking poverty and they ain't giving you a motherfucking dime. Sitting back remote viewing motherfuckers, doing spell work and shit on motherfuckers, on talented, skilled motherfuckers. If you think that these celebrities too goddamn busy to be, see, they ain't gonna pay you no attention straight up. But if you think they ain't sitting back behind the scenes watching all the talented motherfuckers, what people saying and what they doing and how talented and skilled people is, what do you think a scholar is? You think they ain't sitting back watching that shit? Regular, everyday, average Joe people who online and shit, bruh. And they make the decision whether they gonna try to, if they think that they can try to, if you know, gullible enough, if they think you desperate enough, you'll do anything for money. If they think they can recruit your ass, bring your ass in, get you to sell out and shit, so they can have control of you and your goddamn work, or either they just try to steal your shit. Figure out, like, nah, they ain't going, we can't get them, or whatever. We just gonna have to sacrifice them and steal that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all better pay the fuck attention. Y'all better pay the fuck attention. No bullshit. I swear to God, I'd never sit on this bitch and lie to you. But all of y'all, even those of you who aren't what was that I was on? I think it was on Apple TV. If it wasn't on Apple TV, it might have been on Max. But I believe I watched it on Apple TV. The show is called Severance. Y'all go watch this shit, bro. I'm like, look at this shit here. I'm like, this is what the fuck they is doing. This is the fuck what is going the fuck on, bruh. They was implanting chips in their fucking brain. Y'all go and watch that shit. And they was manipulating them and abusing them and doing all kinds of shit to them at the job. But when they lost the job, because this was supposed to be some type of top-notch, high-tech company that, like, this was, like, supposedly set up, like, they didn't want, to keep their work or what they was doing from leaking outside the company, that they would set it up to where that the employees who agreed to do this, that they would forget what they did at work, what they were working on, even who they was working with and shit. Once they left the, once they left the job and shit like that or whatever. But it wasn't long before they clearly showed you that they was tracking and tracing and motherfuckers them out even outside the damn job. Like if they got hurt on the job, they would set shit up and like They might have some type of note on the car. Oh, you got a gift card, or they didn't gave them some type of money or something like that, and it's like, oh, we apologize, you got hurt on the job, but here's a this, that, and the other, or whatever for this, and they wouldn't even remember what the fuck happened to them. They was doing mind control on them. They would take them in these rooms, flash these lights in their damn eyes and shit, and make them repeat the same thing over and over and over again, like thousands upon thousands of fucking times and shit. And everybody in there was all these different even the different departments in the building, they didn't even know the other people in the other part. And then they started figuring out the other people, and they was all had different shit that they was doing, bro. You see the devil as symbology and shit in there, because it's one area where they was raising fucking goats, man. Okay, it was another area where they was like they was doing all kind. Y'all gotta go watch that damn show, man. I was so trippy. It kind of got kind of stupid towards the end, and I'm like, what the fuck was this? You know what I'm saying? But it's worth watching. I swear to God, all of y'all who are targeted individuals, you watch that show, you'll be blown the fuck away. You'll be like, this fuck I'm trying to tell y'all. This fucking what's going on. Like, you damn near want to jump out the fuck your skin. Because I swear to God, this is what these bitches are doing, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. And they be trying to control every aspect of your life. Who you got, who you have a relationship with, who you know. And then, like, the one guy that was the main character, they had convinced him that his wife was dead, that she had died in some catastrophic accident. Come to find out, this bitch was the person that they was using as the psychologist as person in the play. He didn't even know that was his wife. He thought his wife, when he would leave work, he was in mourning. He was all sad. He didn't have his wife anymore. Come to find out, this was the woman that he was seeing every goddamn day at the damn job, and shit was his damn wife. She wasn't even dead. So it's like other people in the program and shit like that or whatever, and you don't even know, you know, like other people that's in the program, because like when they would leave there, it's like they chip was like flipped or something, and they also show different parts with certain things that would go on that wasn't supposed to go on and shit like that or whatever. He was like, end it now, and they in some control room have to flip some type of switch and different shit like that to like man, I swear to God, y'all gotta go and watch that show. It's called Severance, okay? Y'all gotta go watch that damn show. I said, look at this shit here. Are they just gonna put this shit in our face, huh? Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, that shit, if you watch the Truman Show that had Jim Carrey in it, and you go and watch Severance, watch how it's like almost like they revamped the Truman Show with like the behind the scenes shit that they didn't show you in the Truman Show as to how they was actually controlling all that shit. But like, y'all gotta go and watch this show, I'm telling you. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's break this down. Spirit clarify: prejudice, hating, sold out, discriminating, social media platforms, stealing, blocking creators' revenue. These are some karmic ass individuals that's doing this, Spirit is saying, okay? So we know that you are a social media creator collective. There are people who are prejudiced against you, discriminating against you, hating on you. These are sold out as individuals on these social media platforms. They're stealing your revenue. That's blocking certain content creators and their content and different things. Okay, Spirit clarify, they tried to end you. Yeah, I'm seeing the world here. They wanted to bring about some type of completion of a chapter, of a cycle, of a phase, okay? To bring some type of end to you, to what you were working on, to content you were creating, to what you were doing. I also seen the Three of Swords, which talks about heartache or heartbreak, and different things. To clarify, satanic, masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, organizations are sellouts. We got partners in crime. All of these people are partners in crime. Okay, they're all a part of it. Spirit is saying they scheming, conning, scamming, Decepticons. They low down and dirty. They part of a crime mob. They're sellouts. They indulge in a lot of criminal activity behind the scenes. They're manipulators. There's a whole lot of plots, plans, and schemes and strategies that goes into what they are doing. But these are some cold-blooded ass individuals. Okay, Spirit clarify, they never wanted you to succeed. They never wanted you to succeed. Yeah. See, Spirit is saying success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Whatever you are doing, it may seem ordinary, but you do it extraordinarily well, Spirit is saying. It's probably why you stand out the most. You're showing the world just how worthy you are, collective. Okay, this has to do with your creativity, your abilities, your artistries, your talents, your trades, your skills, your careers, your hobbies, or what have you. You are shining bright like the diamond that you are. You are meant to be a superstar, and you're shining very brightly. Okay, you stand out because of this. They didn't want you to succeed. Give us one more, Spirit. Somebody is watching you illegally. It could be being uploaded to the dark web as well. I'm gonna put that here on I'm watching you. Whoever this person is watching you illegally, maybe even the privacy of your own home, like I was just telling y'all, okay, and uploading something about you to the dark web. This is how other people are gaining access to your information or to things about you, okay? They never wanted you to succeed, okay? Yeah, but you know your worth. You love yourself and you know your worth, okay? You know that you are special. You know that you are one of a kind. You know that you deserve the best. You know that you deserve to have fulfillment, okay? You are putting you first, okay? And Spirit is saying you can have what you desire, okay? Spirit, clarify illegally putting people on government watch lists for being awakened and speaking the truth. Illegally putting people on government watch lists. Yeah. Spirit is saying your energy introduces you before you even speak. Collective, you are somebody who is naturally dope, bruh. Okay? You're outspoken, you're brave, okay? You could be someone who is wise, you're enlightened, okay, you're knowledgeable, okay. Spirit is saying you are a powerful person, you're a free spirit. You could be an activist, you could be a prophet or a prophetess, you're smart, or what have you, Spirit is saying. And this is the reason why they put you on a government watch list as an extremist, because you are awakened. You know, you either stepped out the matrix, you know, broke from your programming, you don't go along with the status quo, the propagandas, the agendas, or what have you. This is the reason why they put you on a government watch list as an extremist. Spirit is saying they basically red flagged you in the system. Okay? They likely blacklisted or blackballed you as well, trying to make life hard for you. Okay? Spirit, clarify, the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. So we got the devil here, okay? Spirit is referring to higher ups who's pulling the strings of all the puppets to the devil, okay? I feel like these people are selling their soul to the devil as well here, okay? Spirit say evil is as evil does. These people could belong to, this talks about the satanic powers that be, the elite, secret society, sellouts. These people into the dark arts, voodoo, black magic, devil worship. These are witches and warlocks who are toxic with addictions and bad habits, okay? They could belong to cults, covens, and secret societies and different things, Spirit is saying. These people are toxic, demonic, evil, wicked, sinister, greedy as well, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify these satanic sellouts. It's a lot of them. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups here. It's a lot of them. Like a whole congregation of people, a whole family of people, okay? It's a lot of these individuals who are satanic sellouts, Spirit is saying, okay? They're all involved. They all have been infiltrated. Spirit, clarify shadow banning. Shadow banning. We got the moon here. They're trying to keep you hidden, secret, covered up. They're even doing things behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. There's a lot of shady people, dirty dealings is involved here, okay? They're creating a lot of illusions, doing moon magic, causing dilemmas, delays, and different things to you, okay? Because they don't want you to be seen. They don't want you to be heard. There's a whole lot of shady people who are involved in shadow banning you, okay? They're doing things in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, okay? Spirit, clarify illegally funded government operations. Again, I'm seeing karmic. Illegally funded government operations. Yeah, so I'm seeing here some things are best kept secret. Don't ask, don't tell. This talks about hidden information, cover-ups. This is that see no evil, hear no evil, speak of no evil type of energy. People who are involved in these illegally funded government operations are forced into silence, told not to say a word or what have you. But these illegally funded government operations are definitely going on, Spirit is saying, okay? These bullies in power, I'm seeing they hate you. Spirit is saying they hate you, worked against you, set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, and was disloyal to you. And somebody may even have money on your head or took out some type of insurance policy or something, you know, money on you or making money off of you or something like that. Okay? Spirit, clarify illegally funded industry operations. Illegally funded industry operations. Yeah. So we got here, time is dirty money, so stop wasting it. These people feel like if it don't make money, it don't make sense, okay? This talks about, these are money hungry gold diggers who are all about materialism. These are people who have taken bribes, who are full of greed, who have received payoffs, who are making money moves in some type of way. It's all about the money as it relates to these illegally funded industry operations, okay? Spirit, clarify, cover up. Cover up. Yeah, there's some type of cover up that's going on within the government and the industry here, okay? A lot of people are in these bogus ass contract deals, entertainment, yeah, production companies, film companies, labels. These individuals are sellouts here, okay? Some type of cover up is going on as it relates to this. Spirit, any other messages on cover up? Yeah, but some type of truth or clarity is going to come out about something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up as it relates to this, okay? It's going to be some type of chaos or tragedy, upheaval, problematic situations, disruptions, destruction of some kind, okay? That they could try to cover up, or they're trying to cover up. What is this cover up, Spirit? What is this cover up? What is this cover up, Spirit? Yeah, again. So, something definitely got to do with these bogus industry contracts, these willing slaves, the willingly oppressed who are in bad deals, set up for failure, modern day slavery by the shady elite. Some type of cover up is going on as it relates to this. Spirit, any other messages? Spirit is saying keep your distance, stay away from the enemy. These are people that you don't want to team with, link with, work with, or nothing. Spirit, what's going on with this cover up? Yeah, I'm seeing Wi-Fi here. They're hacking into people's Wi-Fi. This is illegal harassment, illegal surveillance 24/7. This is tapping, stalking, hacking, tracking, ops watching, artificial intelligence, abuse of technology, spying, hidden cameras, spyware, remote monitoring, remote viewing. Some type of cover-up about this is going on, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. Secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. Secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. These people, a lot of these people, wow. These people are into shit that have to do with child abuse, satanic ritual abuse, sex slaves, child sex rings, underground sex trade, kidnappings, abductions, porn, children in cages, abductions, prostitution, shipping operations and shit. This is my pizza card. These witches and warlocks in these secret societies, these bullies in power, these companies, corporations, businesses, and organizations and shit, they're all in this. They are all in this. Behind the pizza card, I'm seeing that with the pizza card is the star card here. They're all involved in this. I can't make it up. I'm not saying it just to be saying some shady shit. There go the cards. You see the pizza card, and this is the star card. This is what they got going on in these secret societies here. Spirit, clarify these secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. I'm also keep seeing something about death here, okay? Something about sacrifice here, blood sacrifices. This could have something to do with some type of blood sacrifices here, okay? I'm seeing the chariot here. This could have something to do with trafficking. I'm telling you, collective, your life is a movie. The Truman Show. Yeah, these people, damn, they involved in a lot of shit. I'm seeing secret hidden treasure islands. This talks about a lot of illegal criminal activity, from incest to monarch programming, MK Ultra programming, mind control, brainwashing, trafficking, shipping operations, prostitutions, programmings of all kinds, snuff films, satanic ritual abuse, sex parties, murders, orgies, sex trade, weapons of mass destruction, drugs, gold, money, all kinds of these people. Ooh, Spirit, clarify secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. I guess Spirit is just showing me what all these people are doing in these secret societies, what they're a part of, what they got going on. Okay, so I guess Spirit is trying to tell me that these bullies in power, these folks that's running these companies, these businesses, these corporations, these organizations and different things, they're a part of this stuff. Okay? Yeah. Because I keep seeing this. These people are in some type of bogus industry contracts. This is modern day slavery by the shady elite. Okay? These are sellouts, willing slaves, set up for failure, bad deals, oppressed. It's a lot of them involved. And that's why I seen the vinyl card. That literally talks about every industry, okay? From the music industry to the film industry to production companies, labels, okay? This is signing contracts, sign on bonus here. Entertainment industry, okay? Artists of all kinds and shit. They're all involved in this shit, and I keep seeing karmics here. These are some karmic individuals: manipulative, trolls, deceiving, drama, two-faced, emotional abusers, annoying, demonic, demonically possessed, haters, childish, codependent, drama, drug use, mental illness, liars, bullies, backstabbers, aggressive, so anxious, lazy, crazy, bad attitude, ignorant, no love, mean, surly, evil, wicked, heartbreak. Like, a lot of karmic shit, a whole lot of karmic shit going on, y'all. These are some karmic ass individuals. I keep on seeing that. I'm gonna tell y'all another way. A lot of these people that y'all be seeing online that sell us, they have signs and symbolisms all the time that they do, or what have you. Some of them are more subtle. If you see this person, all of a sudden they in a shade their hair, they got a bald head, they sell out. If you see them all of a sudden with Goldilocks ass blonde hair, they have sold out. If you see them in the black and white, Masonic checkerboard, the colors, the black and white, they have sold out. You see the more subtle hints. Obviously, if you see them throwing up the 3 6s, doing the one eye symbolisms, the symbolisms, they have sold out. But it's these people who they wear a lot of things that's like they're, they may come off, some of them may come off as very promiscuous, or they wear things that's like very revealing of a lot of cleavage, or even if they don't, and they you ever see the people who do the videos and they find some reason that they got to get up and get something or whatever, and they have to stand up and they have to show their ass on purpose, show their body, turn around, let the camera see their ass and their bodies and different shit like that, or whatever. They sell out. They're being told to do that shit. And the other thing, the one that bothers me the most, is the people that you see that always put their kids on camera. Their kids don't either be half dressed, don't be fully dressed, or what, even if they are dressed, okay? And they putting their kids on camera and different shit, letting their kids be seen like little kids, little babies and shit, different shit like that. They're fucking sellouts. They're literally putting their kids on fucking display, man. Because that's what they do. They fucking auction off these kids and different shit like that or whatever, showing you their kids' behinds and their bodies and different shit. Like, it's sick, twisted ass shit, bro. I'm not, I swear to God, I'm not making it up. Pay attention to what you're looking at and what's going on. Everything is overly sexual. You may be watching somebody and their content may seem just fucking fine, but say they got a shirt on and it's some Japanese girl, one of the Japanese anime characters, and she's sucking on a fucking popsicle or something. That's a sexual type of fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The rabbit hole goes deep, bro. Y'all better pay attention, bro. I seen somebody wear one of those one time or what have you. You know, it's a lot of shit that's going on, okay? Obviously, if you see the pizza symbolisms and different things like that or whatever, people saying something about pizza for a while, like, you know, not that long ago, I had wrote this, did one of my story times, and it was like about, you know, a cruise ship and things that goes on these cruise ships. So I had started watching. What inspired me to write that is because I was watching these. There's used to be a show that came on called Cruise Ship Killers. So I was watching that show, and recently I've come into like a lot of other content about cruise ships and different things like that or whatever. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, I start seeing these other sold out content creators. I know they are totally set up. These are people who literally are getting free cruises all the time. These are people, they're getting free cruises. They went on these luxurious ass cruises and they're like blogging and different things, like doing their content on these cruise ships, showing, you know, the parties and what's going on in their rooms and different things like that. I totally realized that they, like, it'd be like someone be like totally fake fucking couples. Like, you can clearly tell they're fucking not in, like, you know what I'm saying, set up, they're being paid to do this content and shit. And I noticed, because like what interests me, they'll use they'll use gay couples, they'll use singles. It's a lot of them that are singles. Interracial couples they use a lot, okay? And so I was watching these, but they also use family couples. And I was very interested. The people with their kids, even ones of them who don't have kids, okay, they always say something about pizza, especially when they go around the kiddie areas on the cruise ships or what have you. And then those of them who I noticed was on the cruise with their families and shit, they'll act like they're picking up their kid or something, turning their kid around, and just so happen they got their kids behind to the camera and shit. Who photographs their kids like this? You understand what I'm saying? Or you putting your kids on camera and they're in their little skimpy fucking swim attire and different shit like that, and you just so happen to be talking about pizza at the same fucking time. They're fucking sellouts, and these satanic powers that be is telling them to say that shit and do that shit. They have to pay their homage to these demons that they fucking serve, bro. Y'all better pay a fuck attention, man. That shit is sick, bro. These motherfuckers is fucked up. These people do anything for fucking money, man. I swear to fucking God, man. Y'all pay attention. I swear to God, I would never make it up. There's this one guy, I swear to God, he has got to be under the strongest motherfucking Disney fucking program theme. And he is a full-grown ass man, and he is single. When I tell you, this man has been on every fucking Disney cruise, Disney fucking land, world, island, boat, hotel, every fucking thing they got Disney. This boy goes all the time, over and over and over again. I'm like, what type of single full-grown ass man goes everywhere that's predominantly built around the entertainment of fucking children? Okay? It's like, it's fucking weird. I'm like, he's got to be under fucking mind control. They're clearly using him to like promote their business, or, you know, promote the different places. When I tell y'all, this man that went everywhere to damn Disney, he goes so many times. He's gone so many times by himself, where I done seen him take his family, different people in his family, sometimes I think maybe a girlfriend or something like that, but the majority of the time he's by himself. And I'm like, how many times? Sometimes it's like the same cruises, the same places over and over and over again. It's like you've already been. You already did a content. Like, he seems like a cool, I'm not saying anything bad about him. He seems like, you know, at least from the surface, like a cool guy or whatever. But I'm like, what type of adult? It's like this head over heels invested, infatuated with fucking Disney theme and character as shit, and you don't even have no kids, no nothing like that. Like, it's fucking weird. I'm like, they got him under some strong ass fucking Disney mind control, man. But they paying him. I can tell he a sellout, and they, he got some type of fucking endorsements or whatever you call them, or sponsors or whatever. And like, these people who y'all just pay attention to the content that you see. These popular content creators and shit like that or whatever, especially those of them who goes abroad, who's like going, you see them flying all the time, going to exotic resorts, going on cruises and different shit like that. They're being paid to do that. They're getting free trips or whatever, and they are allowing them to record certain things to like promote their businesses in these areas and different things, and convince people to go and different things like that. It's cool. It's cool to watch. It's cool content or whatever. But after a while, you probably, you know what I'm saying, if you got eyes to see, you like, okay, they gotta be sellouts. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you dealing with a person, like if you or I were to go and, get a vacation, take a trip, we would be so excited. Yeah, we might snap a couple pictures, we might do a video here or there or whatever. We would just be excited about being there, but we would come off like regular people. You know what I'm saying? Doing this, like, it wouldn't be very probably professional in how we are filming or streaming, because we're just doing something fun. We're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you and your friends decide to go to the fair and y'all record a couple, y'all going in, take a couple snapshots. It's not going to be very professional. Y'all are doing it. Y'all there. Y'all having a good time. Y'all just snapping that, having a good time. What people do. This should be set up so professional, like or whatever. You can clearly tell these motherfuckers are sellouts. They are paid content creators. They got popular ass fucking channels and shit. They get all kind of free gifts and free trips and all kinds of shit or whatever. I've even run across individuals who are content creators who are literally living on cruise ships. I'm like, what the hell is this? That's got to be some expensive shit. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's weird. Like, I done found so much stuff or whatever, but you can totally tell the people who are like sellouts, people who are being controlled and different things like that. People who are, I've seen totally fake couples or what have you. That really trips me out, okay? Because, like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, they're like fake couples, and then, like, there was this one interracial couple. They're totally a fake couple, okay? The guy is clearly gay. And the chick is totally, and then they're sitting up playing pretend like they're like engaged all the time, and I'm like, why won't he ever get her a fucking ring? And she finally got the ring. I think enough people said it or whatever, because it had been so long, and she finally got it. I'm like, how the fuck y'all are affording to take all, he can take you on all these goddamn cruise ships, but he can't even get you an engagement ring? Y'all been engaged for goddamn years, and this is a fake fucking couple. So she finally got a ring. Like, I think probably enough people, other people said it or some shit like that or whatever, because I'm like, it don't make fucking sense. You ain't telling me you got the money, and then they'll lie to you and they'll tell you, oh yeah, we only paid such and such, but you ain't fucking paid for that damn trip. Y'all are fucking paid content creators. Y'all done got a free damn trip so y'all can promote these people businesses and shit. But of course they don't want to tell people that, because then you'll have everybody being trying to be content creators, and to do that just so they can get free trips and different shit like that or whatever. But anyway, guys, I found a lot of stuff or what have you, but like, y'all have to pay attention to the people you're watching and you're listening to, and just watch what's going on, and you can clearly tell who are sellouts. Watch what they're saying. Watch the words listen to the words that come out of their mouth. What are they doing? What is the body language? What is the hand signs and the symbolisms? What is the witch language that's being used? Okay, what is the atmosphere? What's what's in the background? What are they wearing? What's on it? It's not any one thing. It's a lot of different things put together that you realize, okay, I see. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on or whatever. But anyway, y'all, okay, back to the reading time. I'm trying to tell y'all, yeah, Spirit just got me running down the information to y'all today, Lord. But I'm telling y'all definitely need to go and see that damn show called Severance, honey, because it's a trip. Okay, it is a trip. Spirit, clarify this prejudice, discriminating behavior by these social media platforms who's stealing and blocking creators' revenue. Yeah. So collective, you are the victim of injustice by these perpetrators who are either in competition with you, want some type of payback or revenge on you, okay? But sometimes this injustice is going to be overturned at some point in time. Spirit, clarify they tried to end you. Clarify they tried to end you. I'm seeing, damn. I'm seeing extraterrestrials here. I don't know if there's some extraterrestrials or reptilians that tried to end you or some shit like that. Like, what's going on? Let's see if it comes back out. They tried to end you, okay? So we got the devil here. These people are chained to the devil here. They're doing dark magic. They could have been doing dark magic to try to end you, your platform, or what have you. Yeah, power just came out. Clarifying satanic, masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, organizations. These are people in the positions of authority, fame, recognition, celebrity status, popular status, who are abusing their power. These people are partners in crime. Some of them are going to end up losing their power as well. Y'all ever notice when those big large groups of CEOs and different shit just step down all at the same time and shit? That's because they're part of this scandalous ass shit here, and they don't want to get caught up and different shit. But they are all involved in this discrimination, this hate, this prejudice, okay? You know what I'm saying? Picking and choosing over damn people. It's like if they can't manipulate you, if they can't control you, then they want to prevent you from succeeding or progressing in any type of way. Spirit, clarify they never wanted you to succeed. Yeah, I'm seeing artists in the reverse. Like, you are artist collective. They don't want you to be an artist. Okay? They never wanted you to succeed, okay? I'm also seeing truth seeker here, so you could be a truth teller or something like that as well, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you could be some type of truth teller, investigation, spying, questioning of authority, and different things like that, or whatever. This is the reason why they illegally put you on some type of government watch list as an extremist for being awake and speaking the truth. Okay? Spirit, clarify the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah, see, it's like artist and performer is in the reverse here. So like you have some type of artistic, creative talent, skills, or ability. You could be an entertainer, but they want this in a reverse. They don't want you to succeed, okay? But you're an artist, you're an entertainer of some kind, Spirit is saying. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets, Spirit. I'm also seeing you're psychic here. This could be also the reason why you were put on the government's watch list as an extremist. You could be a psychic, a high priestess, a gypsy, a prophet, a prophetess, high priest, astrologer, or what have you. You're a truther and you're psychic, a psychic high priestess. This is the reason why they put you on this government watch list. Okay? Spirit, clarify the higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets. Yeah, this is all about greed, corruption, indulgence, and ignorance. The fall of civilization here. Okay, this is the reason why the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. Spirit, clarify you stand out the most. Okay, it's like I'm seeing achievement, like you were an achiever or something like that. Some of you could be meant to be a celebrity, and this could be the reason why you got people who are competing with you or whatever. It's like these people want you to be a failure, okay? But there's something about your accomplishments. Spirit, clarify I'm watching you. I'm seeing air disaster here. This could be an air sign that's watching. Somebody is watching you. Whoever is watching you is a swindler, a perpetrator, okay? This person going to get exposed as being a swindler. They're trying to evade capture, or they're going to try to evade capture. I'm seeing air disaster here. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini who's watching you. Spirit, clarify satanic sellouts. I feel like that should go there here with this fall of civilization. These people are satanic sellouts out of greed, corruption, their indulgence, their own ignorance, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets here, okay? Yeah, instruction here. Masters. Whoever these higher ups are, the instructors, the masters, the rulers, or teachers, or, you know, or something that controls, you know, all things, all these people and different things, or what have you. Okay? Spirit clarify shadow banning. Yeah. They've been doing things to banish you, collective, exile you, shun you, disown you, force you into silence, isolation, underground, or something like that. They've been doing something in secret to banish you, Spirit is saying. Spirit clarify illegally funded government operations. Yeah, I'm seeing something here with brainwashing, mind control here, okay? So these illegally funded government operations, they've been doing some type of mind control on you, or doing things to try to brainwash you in an effort to control you, Spirit is saying, okay? It's no wonder they want to keep things secret. Some things are best kept secret here. Yeah. Bullies in power, Spirit. Clarify these bullies in power. Again, I'm seeing karmics. Clarify these bullies in power. These people are sacrificing people for money as well, too. Y'all ever see those popular content creators? They get so popular, they make a lot of money, they get famous and shit, and then they pop up dead. It's been Instagram models, from TikTok stars, the YouTubers, and all kinds of shit. They either be used in some type of stage dance events, or they pop up dead, they end up getting murdered or something like that. They were a blood sacrifice here. These bullies in powers. This is a ritual sacrifice card. Ritual priests, cannibals. These people cannibals. The headhunters. Okay? Human sacrifice here. They be sacrificing people for money. These bullies in power. Spirit clarify illegally funded industry operations. Illegally funded industry operations. What are these illegally funded industry operations? What I tell you, technology here. The industry they're using technology, and they're abusing technology to spy on people, to watch people. Okay? This is how they are remotely viewing people, stealing people's work and their ideas and shit, Spirit is saying. That's why this time is dirty money here, okay? These are greedy as individuals who have taken bribes. They're making money moves. They've gotten payoffs and different shit. This is illegal technology that's being used here, okay? That's the reason why this cover-up is going on. With the Wi-Fi card here, remember the spyware, the cameras, the remote monitoring, remote viewing, ops watching, AI technology, illegal surveillance 24/7, harassment, tapping, stalking, hacking, tracking, spying. Look, illegal here. Okay, illegal harassment, illegal surveillance, illegal technology, illegal militarized operations. Illegal, cruel, and unusual punishment, illegal stalking, tracking, satanic ritual abuse, illegal domestic terrorism, illegal hacking, and hate crimes here. They're trying to cover it up. There's a cover up that is going on of this stuff, okay? Spirit clarify these secret witches and warlocks and secret societies, okay? So we got the Freemason card out here. It says secret society here. So these people could be part of brotherhoods, sisterhoods, cult covens, or secret societies of any kind here, okay? But these people are involved in a whole lot of sinister, creepy, freaky shit behind the scenes, closed doors, and bottom of the deck is extraterrestrials. These could be the reptilians, the draconians, or some type of extraterrestrial beings that's here on this earth, bruh. Okay? Yeah. That's what's going on here, though, y'all. So let's pull some tarot real quick. Spirit, clarify this prejudice. These prejudice, hating, sold out, discriminating, social media platforms, stealing and blocking creators' revenue. They also do this to try to force people to a crossroads here. To try to bully people into submission, get people to sell out and different shit like that. Because I'm seeing the Two of Swords here. Having people indecisive, frozen in indecision, unclear of their path, withholding, avoidance, stalemates, obstacles, and different things like that. Okay? Spirit, clarify they try to end you. I'm seeing the Six of Coins here. There are people who were giving incentives. They were given gifts of generosity to try to end you, to do some type of dark magic on you. Okay. Spirit, clarify satanic, masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, organizations, partners in crimes with this power. Spirit, clarify these satanic, masonic, demonic companies, businesses, corporations, and organizations. There's a lot of people involved. A lot of face cards want to come out. These people are partners in crime. Yeah, they're the ones who's causing these towers, causing the reckonings, causing the shocking events, causing these immediate sudden situations, this chaos, this tragedies, these wipeouts, destroying things. Okay, they're the ones who's causing these things. Spirit is saying, Spirit, clarify, they never wanted you to succeed. You're in hermit mode, collective. You've reached a level of spiritual mastery. Okay, you're to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. You could be naturally introverted, or you could be someone who is single. You could live alone, work alone, or what have you. You've done a lot of soul searching. You've gone within, and you have a lot of enlightenment within yourself. Spirit is saying enlightenment for others. You're like this guiding light for others. You've done a lot of contemplating as well. Okay, a lot of growth has happened within you here. Okay, but you're really someone who is kind of to yourself, in hermit mode. Okay, you could work a lot, research a lot, study a lot, meditate a lot, or whatever, but you're artistic, you're creative, you're a performer, an entertainer of some kind, and these people never wanted you to succeed. Spirit, clarify illegally putting people on government watch lists as extremists because they're awake and speaking the truth. Yeah. So I'm seeing the world here, okay? So the world talks about an end of a chapter, okay? They try to successfully end people, you know, put an end to people, stop people, block people, or what have you, by doing this to people. Yeah, by causing, they do things to cause conflict and defeat in your life, do hostile things to you, abusive things to you, to bring about a completion or an end to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit is saying, yeah, there's the devil again, the higher ups pulling the strings of all the puppets here. Okay, these people are in their shadow side, their dark side. Okay, very evil, wicked, toxic, sinister, demonic as individuals. These higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets here. The devil. Spirit, clarify, you stand out the most. You stand out the most. Spirit, clarify, you stand out the most. You stand out the most, collective. You could be a messenger of some kind, collective is saying. You stand out the most. Somebody could want to hurt you or injure you or silence you because you stand out the most. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants you in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. Spirit, clarify, you stand out the most. You have clear visions. You make wise decisions, Spirit is saying. Okay, with the Two of Wands being here, I feel like you know what you want. You know what direction you are going here. Okay, the Two of Wands speaks of decisions. Okay, considering options, future plannings, your visualizations, opportunities. Okay, charting the course in some type of way. Okay. To clarify, I'm watching you with the swindler energy. Here we have the Seven of Swords here. Whoever this person is who's watching you, this person is a liar, a cheater, a thief, a manipulator, a con artist, a decepticon. They're cowardly. They do things under false pretenses. Okay? The type of individual who carry things away. They're sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. This is a betrayer. This is someone who's cloaking themselves, concealing themselves, hiding who they truly are. This person could even be trying to steal something from you, but they're watching you. Okay, very deceptive and manipulative, Spirit is saying. Very strategic. This person only cares about their own self-interest. Okay, they're trying to get away with something. This person is definitely wearing a mask and not who they appear to be. Spirit, clarify satanic sellouts. Clarify these satanic sellouts. These satanic sellers, it's like they're trapped. It's like, I seen the Eight of Swords, which is like self-entrapment or what have you. Like, whatever they're a part of is because they sold out to it. They you know, under some type of binding contract to it. Three of Coins here. So you got a lot of these sellouts. Like I said, they're a part of some type of team, some type of group, okay, some type of collaboration for the purposes of money. The Three of Coins also talks about binding contracts as well, contractual agreements. Spirit, clarify shadow banning. Clarify shadow banning. Why is shadow banning? They're shadow banning you because you're speaking some type of truth or clarity. You're bringing about some type of awareness or insight or epiphanies to others, okay? The Ace of Swords is very decisive. It's communicative. It's ideas. It's compelling. It's focus. It's truth. It's your vision here. You're speaking some type of truth or clarity, giving people some type of awareness or insight, and that's the reason why they're shadow banning you. That's the reason why they're trying to block you from succeeding, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify illegally funded government operations. That's the reason why they want you under mind control. They want you brainwashed, dumbed down, under mind control. Okay, this is the reason why if you were in booty shorts or a bikini and you was popping, locking, dropping, twerking, with your ass tooted up in the camera every day, and you were doing like a bunch of low vibrational ass shit, goofball ass shit, overly sexual type of things, anything demonic, anything evil, wicked, toxic, like shit, if you were doing content like that, they will try to recruit you. They will allow you to succeed to a certain degree or whatever. But because the fact that you speak some type of truth or clarity or bring about some type of awareness or insight, they're shadow banning you. They're trying to end you by causing conflict, defeat, hostility in your life, doing abusive things to you. This is the reason why they put you on a government watch list as an extremist, because you are awake and you're speaking some type of truth or clarity, okay? This is a hate crime that is being committed against you, okay? Spirit, clarify these illegally funded government operations with this brainwashing here. Illegally funded government operations. Illegally funded government operations. Yeah, this has to do with your job, your occupation, your career as well, collective, okay? You shine very brightly, collective, okay? I'm seeing a star. Either you are destined to be a star, meant to be a star. You shine very brightly as like a star. You're the shooting star, and the sky is the limit for you or what have you. But something has to do with your job, your occupation, your career, okay? Your talent, skills, ability, your dedication to the craft. You have very detailed work, your specialties, okay? You're sticking to it. You could be self-employed, your achievements, your work, your mastery, or what have you. These people are trying to sabotage that. They're trying to ruin that. They want to end that. That's the reason why they don't want you to succeed, okay? Spirit, clarify these illegally funded government operations. Illegally funded government operations. Okay. I'm seeing the Five of Wands here. So these illegally funded government operations, this brainwashing as shit that they're doing, it's because of personality clashes. It's being done out of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition, retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge, okay? Or what have you here. Spirit, clarify these bullies in power. Clarify these bullies in power. Clarify these bullies in power. I keep seeing the Justice cards. A lot of these bullies in power, they have, like, obviously some type of authority, okay, that they abuse or what have you. I'm also seeing the Ten of Swords. with the Five of Pentacles. So it's like they're doing things to like ultimately betray you, stab you in your back. The Ten of Swords is all about sabotage and ruin and fatal endings. It's disloyalty. It's betrayal, ultimate betrayal. It's a hate crime. It's brutality. It's cruelty. Okay, that's the reason for these government operations as well. Okay. With these illegally funded industry operations, this is the reason why you've been abandoned, neglected, and left out in a cold. You've been rejected, left in turmoil. You were alienated, left in harsh conditions, financial ruin, loss, change, and breakup. Okay? As well. Due to these illegally funded industry operations, okay, as well as these illegally funded government operations. These people have ultimately betrayed you out of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition, retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. Okay? These bullies in power, Spirit. Give me one on bullies in power. Bullies in power. I'm seeing a lot of masculines here. A lot of masculines. King of Cups, King of Coins, King of Wands, King of Swords, Ace of Swords. I mean, not Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. A lot of bullies in power. Queen of Swords. King of Wands. A lot of face cards want to come out on bullies in power. King of Swords. Spirit, clarify this cover up. What's going on with this cover up? They're trying to keep something concealed, something hidden, what they're illegally and unjustly doing, Spirit is saying. I just seen the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of these bullies in power. It's like no one person. Okay? There's a lot of these bullies in power, Spirit is saying. Hierophant individuals, rulers, masters, leaders, persons in authority, persons in power, persons with celebrity status, popular status, people who get a lot of recognition, okay, as well. Yeah, these secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. We got Hierophant here, magician here, witches and warlocks, sorcerer, sorceress, dark priest or priestess, okay. Yeah, the moon here. I'm telling you, they're doing a lot of criminal activity in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind people's back, because of all of these illegal and unjust shit that they're doing. They're trying to cover this up, okay? But I pray, I hope and pray with every fiber of my being, whatever talent, skill, or ability that I got, that is the very destruction of the industry and the fucking government, because these people don't have the right to do the shit that they are doing to people, period, point blank, okay? High Priestess here, okay, collective. So you are a High Priestess, okay? You're someone who's highly intuitive, you're psychic, you're empathic, you're knowledgeable, enlightened, you're wise, okay? You're tapped into your higher self. You have this illumination about you, okay? This inner knowing. You have sacred wisdom, okay? You could know secret knowledge, secret information, occultic knowledge. Spirit is saying, and these people are trying to end you. They get people on board to hate you, to work against you, to bully you, and all these things. And it's not because you're not good enough, okay? It's not because you're not skilled enough or anything like that, okay? It's because they don't want you to make it, because they can't manipulate you, because they can't control you, okay? I'm seeing solar eclipse here. Big changes are coming. It's like catalyst of change, some type of transformation, a cosmic trigger in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Something major could happen within the next 6 months here. Something going to happen within the 6-month time frame here. But I'm also seeing summer solstice here, okay? Which speaks of a pentacle of success. The timing on that could be a few weeks, okay? I'm seeing the 8 of Wands. Something's gaining momentum. Some type of swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information. Okay? These people want you dead. They want you gone. They want to silence you. Spirit is saying, okay? But I kid you not, keep speaking up, keep doing what you do, even if you don't never, even if you don't make have a following or make a dime from what you are doing, okay? You have the right to be your own person. You have the right to be creative or to be artistic, to exercise your right to freedom of speech. You have free will. Continue doing what you're doing, but definitely continue speaking up and speaking out about the things that you are enduring and the things that you are going through, because this is unfair, unjust, unorthodox, illegal. Okay, this is a hate crime that is being committed against people. Okay, and should anything happen to you, the world is going to know the truth. Okay, period, point blank. Because we are the revolutionaries. Okay, and there's a whole lot of revolutionaries before us, activists before us, human rights leaders, civil rights leaders before us, who were slain, who died, but who left a legacy for the people, for the masses. And one of these days, the masses are going to rise up against this evil, against this wicked, and this very demonic infrastructures that they have built is going to be torn down to bone dust for what they have done. And should anything happen to you, collective, that's enduring this, that's going through this, the community, the public, the world knows the truth and knows exactly who is involved. So they staged events and they bullshit ass cover stories ain't gonna work, because everybody's gonna know what it is. Don't allow the enemy to silence you. Continue to speak up and stand up for yourself, for your rights, for your beliefs, because you have that right. There is nothing nowhere, neither biblically nor legally nor logically, says that these people own you. Mind, body, soul, spirit, nothing. It don't say it nowhere. This is the reason why they do all the sneaky, freaky, creepy, evil, wicked, toxic, demonic, unjust shit in secret. Because if they was righteous in anything that they were doing, they would do it straight up, publicly, and to your face. But they don't. This is the reason why they have to commit hate crimes against people. This is the reason why they are prejudiced against people. This is the reason why they still discriminating against people. Why they this is the reason why they're still racist. This is the reason why they're colorist. This is the reason why they are sexist. They're still like this. And I don't give a damn what type of clique clubs or groups or gangs or cult covens or secret societies they belong to, how much money they have, what set they claim, what bloodline they come from. They are not justified in the least bit for doing the evil, wicked, hateful ass shit that they are doing to anybody, no matter who they are. You have the rights, per your constitutional rights, to protect your person and your belongings, what belongs to you. And guess what? You belong to you. That includes your internal organs too. That includes your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, every one of your limbs. You own that. Not the government, not the industry, not the satanic powers that be, not the wickedness in high places, not the shadow government. They didn't create planet Earth, and they didn't even create the fuck humanity. So I don't give a damn what type of position, title, or role that they got. They don't own you, and they don't control you. You have the right to be creative or artistic or expressive just as much as the next. Not only do you have the right to protect your person and your property, but you have the right to freedom of speech. You have a right to your privacy. You have a right to your human rights. Period, point blank. Regardless of how they feel about it. And that ain't no secret. Fuck all the shit they're doing in secret. That isn't any secret. But that's your message, collective. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you are seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through Cash App, $tiff.diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light, and namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. And for those of you who haven't succeeded, who haven't progressed, who hasn't made it the way you would like to, the way you would desire to, it's not because you're not good enough. Don't never allow a person to make you think, to make you believe that you're not good enough. You're not talented enough. You're not skilled enough. You're not beautiful enough. You're not working hard enough. You've been enough. Okay? And the mere fact that you are over and beyond enough. That's the reason why they're going as hard as they are going to go against you. It's like they desperately want to end you. They desperately want to silence you. They desperately want to shut you up. And anytime you got to get a scheme, a team of people to click up and group up and gang up together against any one person, okay, to make your selfish, evil, wicked, toxic self look better, you the one with the problem, not the collective. We know our worth, whether you know it or want to admit it or not. We never needed your validation or permission to be the greatest versions of ourselves anyway. And not everybody who is talented, skilled, or have abilities is striving to be famous and ultra rich and different things. Yeah, we deserve to be compensated for our hard work. But a lot of us who are talented and skilled and don't have no problem with living simple, humble lives, working for ourselves. Not everybody is striving for no fame and no fortune. But we be damned if you deny us, thinking somehow that you fucking better than us, trying to silence us while stealing our work to use for your own sorry ass self. Yeah, you the fucking one with the problem. And we ain't gonna be wrong for you to be right. We ain't backing down. We ain't bowing down. And we ain't getting on all fours, kissing your ass, sucking your dick, your tits, or your damn clit. Till the next time. Peace. Also, guys, so real quick, so that show that I was telling you about, it is on Apple TV, and it's called Severance. So, you don't have to have like an Apple phone or anything or whatever. If you have a smart TV, you can download the Apple TV app on your TV with all your other, streaming channels or what have you. It's called Apple TV Plus, I think, or what have you. And if you are not already signed up with them right now, you can get 1 month free when you sign up with them, guys. Okay, and I want to say it's only like if you decide to keep the subscription or what have you. I'm not really sure that I gotta go back on there. It's like either like $10, like $10 or $12, something like that, or whatever, if you decide to keep the subscription. But if you sign up now, you can get 1 month free of the streaming channel Apple TV Plus, guys. Okay, and the show Severance, it is under the category, you should see it right at the top, it's under the category that says top 10 on Apple TV Plus. So it's like one of the top 10 shows right now that's on Apple TV Plus right now. Okay, kind of trending, and it's number 5. Okay, it's called Severance. Okay, SEVERANCE, Severance. Y'all definitely need to go and see that show, especially those of you who are targeted individuals. I'm telling you, the shit is gonna be totally trippy. Okay, Peace.